Hello, good people. It's Mr. Gilperd here, and today we are going to learn about the structure of atom. So before start this lesson, I hope you already understand about the history, the model of atom, because we are not going to use the Dalton model. We are not going to use the Rutherford model, but now we use the Bohr model of atom, right? Okay, so structure of atom. The structure of atom. So as we know that atom is the smallest unit of a matter in this universe. So it's the smallest unit of the matter. So as long as it's a thing, it's a matter, it's made up of atom, right? So maybe ghost is not made up of atom. I don't know because ghost is not a thing. All right, we continue with this. The smallest unit. Why we call it as unit? Because even though atom is the smallest uh, unit that cannot be divided into the smaller one, but it has a subatomic particle, subatomic particles that construct the atom itself. So the atom constructed by this, sorry, made up of this subatomic particles, and they are proton, neutron, and electron. So in the Bohr model, we know that atom has the core materials. The core material is called as the nucleus, and it has a shell, which is orbit. Orbit is the track of the electron to move around the nucleus. Okay, so this is the nucleus. And this is the electron. Where are the proton and the neutron take place? The proton and neutron take place in nucleus. So this nucleus are made up of proton and neutron. So nucleus are made up of proton and neutron. Okay, so this is the structure of atom. So atom has the core, the nucleus that consists of proton and neutron, and the electron move around it, and it has orbit, the track of the electron to move around. Alright. Each subatomic particle has charge. Has charge. So if we talk about charge, we are talking about charge. We are talking about positive charge, negative, and neutral. So negative charge, so positive charge, negative charge, or no charge at all, which is neutral. Proton has positive charge. Neutron has no charge. That's why the name is neutron, means neutral. And the electron has a negative charge. So this atom has charge, but in a normal in a normal structure of atom, the charge will be neutral. The charge of atom is neutral because the number of proton are the same with the number of electron in the normal structure of atom. Alright, so that is the structure and the charge of the atom. Okay, so now we focus on this. We focus on proton, electron, and neutron. We go to the new slides. Right, proton, electron, and the neutron. Okay, how to identify the proton, electron, and neutron of the elements? We take one element, magnesium. So I take magnesium as the example. Magnesium is Mg. So if you see on the periodic table, Mg has two numbers. Okay, the top one is 12, and the bottom one is 24. It's 24. So this is the symbol and the numbers in periodic table. So what is 12 means and what is 24 means? You see this, Mg is the symbol of magnesium. Well, 12 is represent the number of proton. Number of proton that magnesium have. So magnesium has 12 protons, number of proton, and this 12 also represent the position of the element this element on the periodic table. So the 12th element on the periodic table is magnesium. All right. So now you know that proton, and you know that 12 represent the proton. And again, how about the electron? If you remember before, I mentioned that in the normal condition, in the normal structure of atom, the atom has neutral charge because they have the same number of proton and the same number of electron. It means the number of proton is the same with the number of electron. So this magnesium has 12 protons and also 12 electrons. Right. So this magnesium atom is neutral. Okay. Now you can identify. You know how to identify proton and how to identify the electron. And now, how about a neutron? You see another number here, bigger number than the atomic number. So this is also called as atomic number. So if you want to recognize which one is the atomic number, and which one is the atomic mass, the atomic mass is always bigger than the atomic number. So if you see 1 and 2 element X, which has number 1 and number 2, it means 1 is the atomic number, and the 2 is the atomic mass. Alright, So now, this is the atomic mass. Atomic mass. What is the atomic mass? The atomic mass, is the addition of proton and neutron. So again, if you remember the structure of atom, this is the nucleus and this is the electron. So this nucleus has proton and neutron, and this define the mass of the atom. So atomic mass is the proton and neutron, or you may say atomic mass is proton plus neutron. And you know that the mass of this magnesium is 24. And the number of proton is 12. And we don't know how many proton, how many neutron in this magnesium. So the neutron is this atomic mass minus proton. So 24 minus 12. So the neutron is 12. And now you know that magnesium has 12 proton, 12 electron, and 12 neutron. Alright, so now it's done how to identify proton, electron, and neutron. Next, the next question is, can we change the number of proton? It means how if I take one proton of this magnesium atom. So this magnesium will have 11 proton, which the number of which atomic number change to 11. No, you cannot. If you take one letter of my name, if you take G from Gilperd, it means it's not me anymore. If you add another letter to my name, it means it's not me anymore. So that's the same thing with Mg, with other element also. So if you take one proton of this magnesium, it will change the position of this magnesium. So it will be the 11th in the periodic table, which means sodium. So magnesium, if you take one proton, will change into sodium, but it cannot be happen. Right? So you cannot change the proton, because this is the identity of the electron, of the element. How about electron? Yes, you can change the electron. You can add electron. You can take electron. So as happens in the most alkali metal, that they usually give electron to other non-metal elements. But we will talk about this later. Yes, but yes, we can change the number of electron. So the charge of the element of the atom will change also, either positive or negative. How about neutron? Can we change neutron since it a position same with proton in the middle, in the nucleus of the atom? Can we change the neutron? Yes, you can. So as long as this is not a proton, you can change it. But this will be happen. 12 Mg, normal magnesium, the normal magnesium is Mg 24. If you want to take, for example, 2 neutron of this magnesium, it will be Mg with the same atomic number but different atomic mass. So you will have the element with the same proton but different mass, or the element with the same atomic number but different atomic mass, or element with the same proton but different number of neutron, and we call it as isotope. The isotope. So another isotope is this. If we take oxygen as the example, oxygen is the 8th in the periodic table, and the mass is 1599. So we round off to 16. So oxygen is 816. It means the normal oxygen is O16. The isotope of oxygen can be O14 or O17. So O14 means the oxygen has the same number of proton, but the mass now is 14, which is less than the normal oxygen. And oxygen 17, it means this oxygen has the same proton, but it has more mass, which is more weight than the normal element. So this is called as isotope. Okay, that's all from me. If you have any questions, just comment below. If there is any mistake, misconception, please comment below also and give me advice. But don't forget, do not subscribe, do not like. Just use this lesson for the future. Sayonara.